Hey guys, Minelab Gold here. So we're back out in the bush again looking for some more targets. Hopefully we get some gold. It's a very hot day today. So as you can see, I'm not sure if you can tell from this shot, but we're back out in this same spot. Just over there on that bend there's where we found that little pocket, and then further up those other bits, they're right up the top, those specimens. So hopefully we can hit some targets today. So the plan is just to continue down this way around. You can see the bend that goes around that way, and then it comes in here, and then it goes back that way, and then it comes back this way again. So you've got a multiple amount of bends through here. We've got some workings on the side here, along the side. So I'll go for a walk down this way. I'll keep the camera running and see what we can see. Just hopefully we don't dig any Australian 20-cent pieces today. You're probably all wondering why I've referred to a 20-cent piece. I'll tell you a bit later on. You might get a bit of enjoyment out of it. It's always good to listen to stories. Anyway, I'm going to get into it. I'll talk to you soon. Hey guys, so I've got a really nice target here. So as you can see, that's where we come walking down near that fallen down tree. I ended up sort of starting back after I turned the camera off. I went on the other side of that tree and just worked down this way, and then I've walked around this big tree here. Walked around there. I hit about 4 targets: a buckshot, a little nail, a piece of, looked like a piece of aluminium or something. It definitely wasn't tin or rusted. So, and then just came working around this side, around here, just near these test holes, or the mullocks and that. And I've came across a target here. I'll just plug this in. It's very loud response, so I'll have to turn this on. It's a very loud response. Definitely easy to hear. As anyone with a detector, it doesn't matter what setting that you're in, unless you're in cancel. Cancel would probably still hit it, to be honest. Yeah, you definitely hear it. So, what am I in today? I'm in special sensitive smooth just at the moment. I've flicked from normal across, so just because of the ground type. So you can hear that. When you come up, just off the ground a little bit, I'll flick that across to normal. So that's in normal now. Okay, we'll dig that out. It seems like it's maybe going to be a few inches down, not super deep, but it's definitely not on the surface, this one. I'll just sit that there for you guys, and we'll see what it is. So that's in enhance now. Alright, we'll scratch that up and see what we can get. Oh, she's very loose. A lot of I'll just bring you guys up, so you can see that's a lot of, it's not a great deal, but maybe an inch or two of overburden from the trees. See that there? But we've got some gravels in that. Some gravels there, so that's pretty good. I'll just take you guys back here and we'll get it out. loose, but it's tough in some spots. Oh shit. That should have it. We've hit a bit of a white pot clay there too. Alright. Oh jeez. That's fucking tough. There we go. What's that, about 8 inches now? Yeah, probably 8. Oh, it's only a little hole in. It's just so hot out here. Okay, so we've definitely got that out. I think. I might have moved it across to the side. Across there somehow. Yeah, it's just in that light stuff. I must have flicked it out when I was digging. See if we can see anything. Probably just a bit of rust, but it sounds too good to be. Could be lead, but. Okay, I've pinpointed that. Oh, get the scoop. Seems to be here. That's definitely there. We'll just sprinkle that on. I can feel something heavy in there. It feels like usually when we get lead or gold. Oh, that's a piece of gold, guys. Check that one out. Right there. Brilliant. Still not quite huge, but that's not a bad little chunk at all. There you go. I'll just clean that up. Look at that, that'll be about 1.5 grams. 1.5 grams on that. That's going to clean up nice. Get that dirt there. Bit of clay stuck in there. Looks like a couple of little bits of quartz on it as well. Beautiful. That's a nice little chunk, that one. Yeah, well, what was that? That was about, yeah, about 6, between 6 and 8. It came out in that last 2 inches, so I'd say 6 inches down, but you could hear the response on that. That was just screaming, that one. Yeah, well, back into it. We'll see what else we can find. Hey guys, so I came across ground noise sound over here. I just want to show you guys. It's running, that's what's that, sensitive extra at the moment. So as you can see, so we're not in harmony with the ground, so balance that. Okay, Okay, so now we're in balance. Beautiful. So we come over here. So we've got a ground noise sound there, super responsive. So it's balanced just behind it. Okay, so that's directly behind that. And I had a similar sound here. I just started digging down, I balanced around, got some dirt out, balanced on the pile, and then, so you can see that's definitely a target response there, but, so I'll flick that across to enhance, which is going duller again. So I'll just balance there. A little bit of interference just on that angle there, so I'll flick that across to enhance. Okay, and then once I started getting closer, that's definitely a target there. It's just a certain way you can inspect ground noises. Obviously we always dig them to see what they are. You never balance on the target. But we'll dig this out and see what it is. I wasn't going to film it, but hey, why not get this one on film for you guys. Let's see if I can... tree here. Not sure if I've got enough skill to get that in there. It's not going to work. I'll just sit you guys here. That'll be alright. Is that alright if you sit there, or you want to come a bit closer? I'll bring you a bit closer to the action. Just listen to that, that's just beautiful, awesome. Tough ground, it's probably going to be a piece of rust, but always good to show you guys certain ways to overcome, well, some of you guys anyway, overcome certain things in the fields. If you're not sure, always inspect it, don't assume that it's just ground noise. And don't balance on the target. Let's see if we can get this bit of rust out. Bit of rust or bit of gold. I will have a guess and say rust, because that's what I always do. So what's that? Is that maybe 8? Not real deep, 8 inches. Alright, so we're out. Beautiful. I'll get that pick out of the way. Alright. I don't know. What do you guys reckon? I'll swing over to it. Tell me what you reckon. I'll go down. It actually sounds nice, but I'm not going to say it's going to be gold. Okay. No, not in that one. Not in that one. No, you'll definitely hear it. Oh, come on. definitely in there. Oh, that would have been good if it was in that. If it's gold, it'll go to the bottom. I've got that camera right. Yep. Oh. Is that it? Oh, you fell off. I just moved it. Can't be that hard to find. What is it? Listen to that. That was a piece of lead. Jeez, there. How cool is that though? 8 inches, probably close to 10 inches, but just screaming. Yeah, well, I'll keep going. See what else I can. Hey guys, it's me again. So we're still in the same spot, only roughly about 10 meters down from where I got that last piece. I've got about 5 more targets after that, a couple of surface ones and then two deep ones, you know, the rusty nails that you get about a foot deep. We all get those out in the fields, but yeah, so I've done some digging since that last piece of gold, but how good was that? So I've came across another signal, similar response, but it's working just on the side here where there's been a dig out, and how the bend goes around that way. So I'll plug in the external, give you guys a listen to this one. So it's in normal. I switched from sensitive smooth back there because of the ground conditions. So what's that? It's about half a foot off the top. So about 100 mil off. Alright, so that was, that was normal. I'll just so you guys can get an idea, I'll go to enhance. So that's not picking that up at all from that. That's where normal was getting it, so half a foot. 100 mil. That's 100 mil off. And now I'll flick that across to special, I think it's sensitive extra. Yeah, there's almost, maybe a little bit more than enhance. So yeah, you can see the difference. Normal's just absolutely great when you can use it. So I'll just sit this up here, get rid of this stuff, and we'll get this target out. Beautiful, absolute beautiful. That's what we want to see. Check out that. Just beautiful gravel. Look at that. So hopefully we've got a nice piece of gold stuck in that clay there. Or just sitting. I'd rather it be sitting. It's definitely not far in. Right, give you guys back up here and we'll get it out. Oh yeah, I can see. Oh shit. Nice beautiful pocket. Oh, beautiful. So you can see that where it's been sort of worked in, and they've just stopped short of where that clay layer just gets there. Oh, maybe it was just a little pocket that ran in there. Let's see what we've got. Well, it's going to be bigger than that last one if it's gold. Get some of that away. Hopefully it's in one of those big chunks. No, it's across to the left. Well, I'll just keep you guys here again. I might just stick this up. Now, once I get it in the coil, I'll take it and do it a little bit different. Let's see. Okay, so that's in there. Just bring this down here. I'll do this the same as I did before. It's always fun when you hear oh, sorry about that. Oh, listen to that. Oh, I can see it. I don't even need to sprinkle that in there anymore, guys. That's gold. That is gold. You can see it sitting right there. Right there. Oh, that's a nice looking piece of gold. Bloody flies. That would be, just looking at that, looks like it's going to be a tour, maybe 3 grams. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. It's like a little mountain of gold. Just a little mountain of gold. Alright, I'll give that a clean off and see what we can see. First time that we get to see it. Oh, look at that. It's got some dirt stuck in there. Get that out with the toothbrush. Yeah, that would be 3 grams. That is just beautiful. Hear the response on that though. It's just a game of inches. Maybe someone just didn't swing over that section of the ground, or no one's been here. I just don't know. Very good. Alright, I'll keep detecting some more and see what else we can find. So I've just came up out of that gully. I've been down in there for about an hour and a half. Detecting no more targets, only a few junky ones. No more gold. I'm just coming up into this flat spot here. Flat section. You can see a certain amount of quartz is spread out across the hill. And it runs in a certain direction. Can't see it on the camera obviously, but I'll just swing up. You can just see it there. But you can see it a lot easier in the field. And it travels along that way, and then we've got this part here that comes in and around. The gully keeps going down that way, but then there's that section here, and then there's quartz that runs that way. So I'm just going to go on there, get up out of the gully for a bit and try some virgin ground, see what happens. No workings on this bend at all, so we'll see what we can find. Actually, let's go walking up there. Oh. Man, it's hot out here. Oh yeah, so with that 20-cent piece I was talking about earlier, if you're ever out in the bush and you find an Australian coin down in the ground, just be very careful when you're digging it. Funny story, this one. I was out detecting one day with some old guys that I know. Anyway, we're sitting around talking stories as we always do. He told me they were out detecting on a trip one day, a detecting trip, and there was this young guy, and he was a real cocky young guy, a real smart ass. Knows everything, couldn't be taught anything, couldn't be told anything, his way or the only way. But he didn't find any gold, but the old fellas did. So the next day he was complaining, kept complaining and complaining. So because he slept in until 10 o'clock in the morning, and the old guys, they'd get up really early, get out detecting, what they'd done was they walked to a certain spot in the bush where they found some of their gold, and they dug a hole and dropped a 20-cent piece in there, and they had a shit in the hole. And yeah, that morning, so the young fellas got up at 10 o'clock, and they're like, oh, you can go and try in our spot where we found the gold if you want. We'll show you down here, this is where we got all of our gold. There might be a few scrape marks where we've tried, but see how you go. Anyway, he's dug out this 20-cent piece, and yeah, you can imagine what happened there. But they said the idea is when you do it, don't leave your toilet paper in the hole. So yeah, that's a pretty funny story, that one. So I'm always very wary when I dig out an Australian coin out of the ground. Hey guys, it's me again. So you can see all the quartz that I was talking about on the ground, and then it travels up that way, but it sort of comes around the top of this bend as well. So we're in special. I'll just flick that across to normal, or enhanced, sorry. It's a little bit noisy on the clay through there, but I hit a little signal here. It sounds like it's on the top. Possibly a small one there. Just give that a boot scrape. That's gone. Sounds like it's sort of, I don't know, pretty responsive. Get the scoop out and see what we can find. That's it, in that first scoop. What? Can't be that. Oh, that's got to be gold, doesn't it? It's got to be gold if it's in quartz. Let's see if we can see anything. That's gold. There's gold on that. That's gold, guys. Check this out. Oh, what a find. Oh, that's just unreal. A specimen. Oh, let's see if I can get it in there. Sitting right on the top. Look at that. It's not far from that reef where we found those other bits up the top too, so, but it's just on the top shelf, so on the shelf of where that runs down and around. That's just awesome. I'll clean that up a bit more. I'll have to get the toothbrush in there. You can see the other little specks just below it. Might be a job for the magnifying glass. The loop. You can see all the little fine gold around it. Very good. Limestone inclusions running through. Limestone inclusions, beautiful. Some minerals in the quartz, very good. Well, it's always good when a plan comes together. Hey guys, well we've only got probably an hour and a half left of the day. I'm just going to go and get a drink because I'm absolutely roasted. Dug about 30 targets today. There's two nice pieces of gold in that little specimen. Yeah, so if I get any more targets, I'll film them, but check out how beautiful that is. Super shallow ground. Just beautiful. Yeah, so if I get any more targets, I'll definitely film them ones up. Did you hear about the Englishman, the Irishman and the Aussie? Anyway, there was an Englishman, an Irishman and an Aussie. And they all had to go running down this hill. And once they got to the bottom of the hill, they had to jump off the gully. And whatever they yelled out when they jumped off the gully, they'd land in the big pot of whatever they yelled out. So anyway, the Englishman's gone running down the hill, jumped off. As soon as he's jumped, he's yelled out, "Money!" Landed in a big pot of money. Anyway, the Aussie's gone running down the hill. He's yelled out, "Gold!" Landed in a big pot of gold. Anyway, as the Irishman's gone running down the hill, he got to the bottom, tripped on a rock, yelled out, "Shit!" Well, we know what he landed in, don't we?